Hello everyone and welcome to Motor City Bricks. Today we're going to take a look at the top 5 LEGO idea submissions for the week of July 21st. Let's get started. Coming in at number 5 to start out the list, we have the USA Road Trip set. So I think the set is a really comforting feeling and reminds me of the trips I used to take with my family, and includes a lot of smaller details that bring it all together quite nicely. One of which is the man enjoying an ice cream in a pool with a rubber duck, as well as a decently furnished interior of the RV with a surfboard and kayak on top of the roof. Now, while the base of the set probably would have to see a bit more of a simplified build should it actually get released, I think this set overall would make for a really nice display piece and would appeal to Breaking Bad fans as well for the obvious RV look. At number 4, we have the Everglades Airboat Tour. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Star Wars diorama sets, and for me, this set hits the same mark. It's compact, it's small, while still containing a lot of smaller details, such as the water, the plants inside the water, the trees, the airboat as it's lifting up, going across the water with an alligator nearby. All of it comes together really nicely. And to me, these dioramas are really good for your collection just because they show a series of actions or some sort of scene basically in perpetuity. It's kind of like catching the money shot in a movie. And so I think this would really look well on a lot of people's shelves and in their collection. And overall, I think if you're a fan of the diorama sets, I think this one would fit nicely into your collection as well. Following number 4, for number 3, we have the Space Playground. So while a bit barren at first glance, I think this set brings an idea that LEGO could really work with. The idea of the LEGO spaceman having a playground on the moon or whatever planet they're on is something that I could totally see happening within the LEGO universe. And overall, the set just feels pretty silly and has a happy tone, making it stand out a lot more. Like I said though, LEGO would definitely have to add a bit more to the build before it's ready, just since it is rather plain with just only a couple of spacemen, or rather space babies, playing on the playset. And overall, I mean, there's only 4 different things going on. I think if you substitute the base of the set and add a little bit more as far as, I don't know what you'd call these, but like playground elements, I think this set would be really unique and really popular amongst the fans. And overall, I think it just would be a great set to be able to purchase. Coming in at number 2, we have the Makoto Markets. Now, while I haven't purchased any of the LEGO City block sets in the past, I think the designs of the buildings still for a lot of the sets are really cool. And I mean, this is no exception. The design of the building matches the color palette absolutely perfectly and contains a lot of interior details that bring the building alive. You know, there's details in each room. There's a fire escaper on the back. You know, there's a different coloring for each of the different levels. There's imperfections, a tiling on the floor. All of it just comes together really, really nicely, and it really makes the building feel like a little homey, you know, a little homey, I guess. And so I think that this is just overall a really beautiful set. It's not probably one that I would purchase just because I don't necessarily have the space for these buildings, and I am more of a model guy than I am a building guy. I still think that a lot of people would like this to add to their LEGO City collection. Finally, coming in at number 1, we have the Clash of Clans Untold Village Stories. So this was unexpected, and I really love to see new IPs come into the world of LEGO. And oftentimes, the more unexpected the IP is, or the more unique it is, I think it's just all the more exciting because we get some very unique minifigures and just overall builds that are uncommon in LEGO. And so this set is just full of creativity and detail, and its uniqueness is what made it stand out to me. And while not every LEGO fan may recognize or play Clash of Clans, I think it still makes for a very cool crossover. And while I was editing this video, I also realized the modularity of the set that LEGO would have at their disposal, so people could basically recreate their own Clash of Clans base, however expensive that may end up being, on LEGO. And I think the minimalist style of the idea set really kind of packs a lot of detail in it, while still, you know, maintaining its simplicity, so to speak. So I believe this is definitely worthy of our number 1 spot, and think that this has a lot of potential. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing and dropping a like. I really appreciate it. It helps out the channel. This is the first of many videos that I hope to make showcasing the LEGO Ideas submissions weekly, since I think there's a lot of potential that many people overlook, or potentially LEGO fans just don't ever consider at all when it comes to, you know, buying their LEGO sets or engaging in the community. And so I like to bring attention to these different sets that I think are particularly cool to me. So thank you guys once again for watching, and I'll see you later.